Hello guys, KP Chamino here with a new video for Call of the Wild Angler. And yesterday we had the second teaser. And I'm going to share with you guys my thoughts because I think we can probably now say 100% it's going to be Japan. Because the teaser was so pointing to Japan, it's unbelievable. So this was a picture, this was the sentence that we had. The bottom left and the bottom right I put on myself. Because you can see this on the picture probably too. So descend into the river and rise with the sun. So the first one with the river, I didn't find anything in combination with Japan, but the next one is a big one. And rise with the sun. So if you know something from Japan, Japan is the land of the rising sun. That's how it is called, simply, because it's in the east. So the sun comes up in the east, and therefore it was a very simple one to discover. They are just saying here, and Japan, rise with the sun. So that was a big one. That's not all. So you can see here the flag of Japan. So what does the Japanese flag mean? The Japanese flag is made up of a red circle symbolizing the sun against a white background. So yeah, that says enough. And then the last one, if you zoom in, here is a character. And if you zoom into this character, you will see this character is wearing something. This is not a pants. You can see it. This is something that we don't have in the game at the moment. So you see here a picture too. You see white here. And I think this is a kimono. So you can see it here. I got even a black one. I found it on the internet. So you can see it here. So with the picture here, and you can see it clearly, that's almost the same, I think. And a kimono is something that people wear in Japan. So that's another teaser that you can see. You cannot see really good the trees and all that stuff. So I think that we can say it's going to be probably Japan. So what kind of fish can we expect there? It's probably going to be freshwater, because you can see I don't think there is an ocean map here, and I don't think that Call of the Wild Angler is ready for an ocean map. It's way too complicated for this game, in my opinion. So I think it's going to be freshwater, and if I think about Japan, I think about koi carp. So koi carp is not originally from Japan, it comes from China. But everybody knows that koi carp is now, let's say, Japanese. If I think koi carp is Japanese, if you got a koi carp that got this mark on his back, you will earn a lot of money. So there are a lot of people in Belgium that got koi carp. I had koi carp too, by the way. You try to breed them with certain colors, a white and a red one, to try to get this. Because if you got the flag of Japan as marks on a koi carp, you get a lot of money. So that's why they try to make kois like that. So I'm thinking if it is going to be koi carp, I was looking on the internet, but in Japan the problem is koi carp, there is not a lot of wild koi carp. So most of the time they are there for breeding, but they are in rivers. So it's possible, because we already saw in the teaser one, a river. And then I was thinking in combination, they are going to bring rod stands too. Rod stands is something that is used for carp. So it's possible that we are going to get koi carp. A lot of koi carp, of course, probably some other species too, but mainly koi carp. I hope it's like that, because they look really beautiful. That's why I had koi carp too in my aquarium. The problem is they get really big, so I put them in a pond, and they are now very big after 4 years. They are massive fish, 30-40 centimeters already, but they are very beautiful. So that was a little bit my thoughts on it. So I think we can say it's going to be Japan. My guess is that it's not going to take this that long anymore, because it's always the same what they do. So probably now we are going to get a couple of species that are blurry. Then we are going to get the teaser, because they said we are going to get it this year. This year is not that long anymore. we are already the second week of October, so probably 11, 12 weeks to go in the year. So it's possible that in the next weeks we are going to get that, probably with the rod stands. I hope if they go with koi carp, if they go with the rod stands, that they start to give us feeders, that they need to rework the ground bait too, that we are going to get other baits purely for carp and all that stuff, PVA bags, but I don't hope on that, because like I said, it's Call of the Wild Angler, and into-depth fishing techniques is not really the core business of this game, but I can only ask for it and hope that they bring it, because if they bring carp and they keep the ground bait like it is, it's not going to be fun. 2 minutes and you need to throw it in. But we need to see. So I expect if Jaxie comes back, because what I read is that Jaxie is going to stream Call of the Wild Angler if they got some news. So if they got news, and I think there is a lot of news coming with the new area, I think he will probably do a stream somewhere. That was it, guys. Thanks for watching. Have fun. Bye bye.